Welcome to Passion, Purpose, and Paychecks, the podcast dedicated to helping you navigate the ever-changing landscape of life and career. I am your host, certified career coach Crystal Center Brown, and I will be your guide on this journey. So today's episode is inspired by something unexpected, a tomato plant. So even though I come from a long line of gardeners, my grandmother, my great aunts, and of course my mom, I've never really thought of myself as having a green thumb. But this year, I decided I want to grow something simple, tomatoes. Now, I'll admit I did not start from seed. I grabbed a few starter plants from this local farm and I set them out on our deck. And to be honest, I forgot about them more than I care to admit. Their leaves were dry and brown and wilted, and from the outside, they looked nearly gone. But then one day I saw something surprising. These little red grape tomatoes, ripe and vibrant and ready to pick. And despite those dead leaves, they were still producing fruit. That moment reminded me of something deeper, that just because something looks lifeless, it doesn't mean it's done growing. So today I want to share 3 strategies for moving forward, even when things feel stalled, dried out, or past their prime. So my first reminder is that growth can happen in unlikely conditions. You know, we often believe that progress only comes when things look perfect, but sometimes the best results come quietly, even when things appear dormant. A project, a dream, or a goal that you put aside may still be maturing under the surface. So don't dismiss what looks like failure. It might actually just be a delayed fruit. My second reminder is consistency matters more than intensity. So I did not tend to my tomato plants every day, but when I remembered, I did water them. So that irregular attention still led to growth. And in life and career, we don't always need to do everything perfectly. Small, steady efforts, even imperfect ones, can lead to meaningful results. Progress often favors persistence over perfection. And reminder number 3 is don't count something out just because it looks dry. You know, we're often told that if something isn't thriving, it's time to cut it loose. And while pruning definitely has its place, we also need to make room for surprise. What appears to be dormant might still be viable. So before walking away from an idea or a goal or a path, I want you to ask yourself, is this truly done, or are we just in a slower season? So whether you are in a moment of bloom or a season of stillness, I want you to remember there is still value in what you have planted. Even in the messy, unpredictable conditions, growth is still possible. So I want to thank you for joining me for this episode of Passion, Purpose, and Paychecks. I am your host, certified career coach Crystal Center Brown, and I do hope that if you found value in this episode, that you will share it with your family and friends. Until next time, keep finding joy in your career journey.